very dear friends, this is Alina, and I am indeed very happy to welcome you to my channel. I am in an amazing place, in a city that is completely steeped in historical events that will simply leave anyone in shock upon hearing about them. Today, I will tell you about a few interesting and wonderful places in this beautiful city, Lviv, which belts cannot be called historical. So perhaps, shall we go? The first place we will talk about today is the historical and significant citadel. The citadel in Lviv is a very impressive, significant, and very notable historical complex, which is located on an elevation in the southern part of the city and was built in the mid-19th century. The citadel was part of the historical defensive system of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. The citadel is an ensemble of fortress structures, including several massive towers and walls, surrounded by greenery. Historically, in the past, the citadel was utilized to accommodate a garrison and store military equipment and supplies. During the period of World War II, it was eventually converted into a prisoner of war camp for the captured soldiers. Today, the citadel has been partially and significantly reconstructed and is now utilized for various purposes, including the hotel business and museums, thereby giving it new significance in modern urban life. The next place is the underground. The underground of Old Lviv consists of systems of underground passages, tunnels, cellars, and crypts located beneath many of the city's historic buildings, including churches, the town hall, and medieval houses. Most of these structures date back to the 16th to 18th centuries, although some of them have roots that go even deeper into history. In the Middle Ages, the dungeons of Lviv were historically used for various purposes over the centuries. In the Middle Ages, they served as protective shelters from enemies and storage facilities for goods, food, and other essential supplies during this period. During wars and sieges, these underground passages saved the lives of the townspeople by providing shelter and the possibility of secret movement. Some of the dungeons were used as prisons, which is reminded by the grim and eerie chambers and ominous chains on the walls. Our next stop is the House of Scientists in the beautiful city of Lviv. This is a truly magnificent, extraordinarily magnificent historical building located right in the city center, built in the late 19th century. It is a striking example of Neo-Renaissance architecture and one of the most beautiful and significant cultural landmarks in Lviv. Originally, the House of Scientists was built as a club for counts, serving as a meeting place for the Lviv aristocracy. Within the walls of this building, social gatherings, balls, and other significant events were held, attracting prestigious and influential members of high society and elite after World War II. The building was transferred to the Academy of Sciences and became the House of Scientists, a place for holding prestigious scientific conferences, symposiums, and meetings of the academic elite. Next, we will talk about a beautiful and truly amazing place called the Venetian House. The Venetian House in Lviv is an exquisite historical building located on Market Square, in the very heart of the city. The Venetian House was built for Constantin Corniac, who was one of the most influential and prominent figures of his time in the 16th century. His residence became a symbol of wealth and prosperity. Over centuries, the building served as a residence for various wealthy and influential families of Lviv. In the 17th century, the house was acquired by the city and used for official events and receptions. And the last place on our list for today is the beautiful and delightful chocolate workshop. Lviv was famous for its chocolate even in the Middle Ages. In the 19th century, Lviv was one of the main exporters of chocolate products to Europe. The chocolate workshop is a charming and inviting building with a small, very cozy and welcoming cafe on the ground floor, which is simply impossible to pass by without stopping in for a delightful treat. Here you can not only enjoy delicious treats but also see the entire process of making these tasty products. On the second floor, there is a shop where you can buy real coffee and fresh handmade chocolate in all its forms, including bars, truffles, and hot chocolate drinks. These are the very interesting and indeed fascinating historical places we discussed today. It was a pleasure to share with you the information, insights, and knowledge I gained while exploring the history and experiences of the city of Lviv. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye-bye.